Welcome back to Kato Living. We are joined by Mike Flegg, their event chairman, to learn more about the Flag Day ceremony and its importance. Thank you very much, Mike, for joining us. We appreciate it. Tell us why the Flag Day ceremony is so important, and people should know about it.
The Flag Day is important for the Elks especially. The Elks is a national organization, and we are required through that organization to celebrate Flag Day. In the past, it's always been a smaller venture. We decided to make it a much bigger venture, and we're going to have it this year at Wheeler Park.
Awesome.
So what does Flag Day look like for somebody that's never been?
Flag Day is actually, what we're doing is we're honoring our flag. The Elks, we have a ceremony we go through. We talk about a big history of the flags. And there's an array of flags that have been flown in this country ever since the Revolutionary War.
That's super cool. And you brought some here today.
I did. Would you like to see some of them?
Yeah, absolutely.
Right. This flag here was flown at Bunker Hill.
Okay.
Okay.
Wow.
So that's kind of tells. This was before the original Stars and Stripes. And that was be about 1870 or 1777. In the southern states, they flew this flag.
Very popular flag.
They was called, and you've probably seen it before, called Don't Tread on Me.
We've learned about that one.
Okay. And then thirdly, just before they got with the blue field was this one. It still had this, the crosses are the cross of St. Andrew and, the other name slips me, St. George, I'm sorry, St. Andrew and St. George. And this was flown just prior to Betsy Ross coming up, being commissioned to have our first flag.
To create the first one.
Correct.
That's awesome.
So the ceremony will not just talk about flags, you guys will also talk about the importance of the Pledge of Allegiance. Do you want to walk us through a little bit?
We are going to talk about the Pledge of Allegiance. We are also going to have a description of the Pledge of Allegiance. A lot of people don't know it, but it was done actually by Red Skelton in 1969, and we are going to present that at the ceremony because he has a meaning for each phrase in the Pledge of Allegiance, and I've heard it many times, and it really it's heartfelt.
Yeah.
And I think people would like to hear that.
On a local level, why should somebody attend this?
On a local level, I think you should attend it. We're doing a collaboration with the American Legion in North Mankato, Post 518. I think it's just an awareness of our patriotism in this country and what the flags really are about. The flag is our national symbol, and we should honor it. It was enacted into law not until 1949 by Harry Truman. Prior to that, it had never been an official Flag Day. It had been talked about a lot, all the way back to actually the Civil War is where it started. It almost went into law then, but then Congress dropped it.
So correct me if I'm wrong, this was not open to the public. This is the first year that you guys are open to the public.
It's open to the public, right. I'm not sure, I kind of got thrust into this, which was fine, and I really had a good time putting it together. But we wanted to make it a bigger awareness to the public. Also, it's helped spotlight our organization a little bit, the Elks. Our Elks, our main focus is veterans and kids. And then we're collaborating with the American Legion. And I also went to other American Legions in the region with a letter inviting them to come. And then next year, I think we're going to try to go to a different Legion in a different town and spread this around.
That's awesome. So if somebody wanted to attend this Flag Day ceremony, how could they do that?
You come down to Wheeler Park. It's at noon on this coming Saturday. 12 noon at Wheeler Park by the open air pavilion right off of Page Street.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
So I'm trying to be ambitious. I have 50 chairs. People said, is that enough? I don't know.
You got to go and find out, right?
That's right. Come and find out.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, Mike.
Thank you.
We appreciate it. So